Thank you so much for joining me on this glorious and amazing day. It's a day that you always remember that you are way greater than you think you are. Yes, you might have made mistakes. We all do. Your mistakes doesn't define you. Your essence does. Regardless of what dirt goes on my sweater, that doesn't define my sweater. I could shake it off, put it in the wash, and it's the same glorious and beautiful sweater. Too many of us define ourselves by our mistakes and actions versus our infinite and absolute outstanding being and core and human being that's created in the Lord's image. Here we go. Promise you we're doing it this week, and there I go. When I discuss any topic with a human being, usually humans have two options: to listen, to accept and change their mind, or just go, you have no idea what you're talking about. There is a third option, which I use in every topic in life, and I'm blessed and I thank the Lord for giving me the understanding and knowledge of the third, which I call the middle ground. It's not to accept what you're going to hear and not to reject. What? It's either or. It's or you're going to accept it or you're going to reject it. How could you do the middle ground? And this is where I come. This is a little bit complicated. Some of you might have never have done this in your life. I do it all the time because I use critical thinking, so I'm used to this concept. Before someone comes and tells you, like I'm telling you right now, we will discuss something controversial, what I remind them, or what I remind you that you're indulging into this conversation is, whatever your belief about something, in our case about sports, do not change one bit of it. Whatever you believe, keep it in its entirety. The only request I have from you, and that's the middle ground of accepting versus rejecting, and this is something so beautiful for everything in your life, and I just love it. I use it myself all the time. Take all the knowledge about any topic, and here it's sports, and just prepare yourself for 30 seconds to 5 minutes, as long as it takes you. What you do is you tell yourself, I am taking everything that I believe about sports and removing it from my brain, not even deleting 1%. I'm removing it. I'm going to put it in a safe, in a very powerful safe that no one could delete any belief, any idea, okay? What happened then is your mind now is totally empty. That little compartment in your brain, especially for sure men have that compartment it's called sports. Even has a beautiful plaque on top of that compartment which says sports. It doesn't say cult, but it says sports. That compartment now becomes empty. So it's almost, and if you do meditation, this will be easier. Otherwise, this will be tough, but you need to spend time. As I said, it might take 30 seconds, 5 minutes, maybe half an hour. I don't know how long it's going to take you. But to keep two things in mind. One is to take all your beliefs, imagine it leaving your physical brain, your physical compartment, and not leaving it around, because this is very, very precious to you. You don't want anything to fall apart. You don't want anyone stealing this idea. Put it into safe. So imagine you're putting it into safe. And that's perhaps what they mean, be open-minded. But you can't be open if it's full. So if I take a cup and I pour in cement and it dries, I can't be open-minded and pour milk or water or juice, because everything will flow over, because right now it's full of cement. I could there's a stick, little metal piece on the cement. I could pull it out, the cement, not destroy it. And now the cup is empty, and I can fill in after I wash out the cup with some orange juice or milk or water. You cannot be open-minded unless you first empty your mind. But in order not to scare people, you don't say clear your mind, because I don't want to clear, I'm scared. Remember, sports is very important. Certain ideologies, religions, ideas are extremely important. It's not clear your mind, it's empty your mind and put it in a safe. Once you have done the first exercise, there's only one more exercise left, And then we could have this powerful discussion. Otherwise, I would be wasting my time and your time. And this idea that I'm sharing with you, you could do with any controversial idea or any deep belief you have. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thanks for remembering that you are greater than you think you are. Because when you do, you have way more energy. You can create more. You could turn around your life. And you literally make the world for a better place. No, it's not arrogance. It's I am good. Because you are not you. When you say I'm good, you're talking about the spirit. Because your matter will rot just like my matter will rot after we end up in the cemetery. See you next week.